Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Palm Island. It's a little hard to read the logo on this rule book, but it is live on Kickstarter now. And Palm Island is a really simple solo game that you play out of your hand. So you keep the entire game in your hand. There have been a couple like this. Really neat concept. They actually give you enough cards to play multiplayer solo games where you're competitive or cooperative and you're similar, you basically both have your own deck, so they give you enough cards for that. But essentially what you're doing is you're playing over a series of 4 rounds, and you're like flipping and rotating cards. So like as you get resources, you turn them out. As you spend them, you put them back, and you're essentially deciding whether you want to convert cards or pay to flip cards over or reorient them. And it's really simple. I mean, again, it's just like, hey, I got resources, now I'm going to spend these resources to turn over cards. You essentially, on your turn, you have 1 card in your hand and you can use either one. So it gives you a little flexibility, but you cycle through. It's mostly resource management. I mean, it's a little dry. You're collecting wood and fish and stuff like that. I mean, it's got this Palm Island to then maybe make a building that gives you better, output. And so you have to decide whether you want to invest or go for points. And then, you're just trying to hit a score threshold. There are some natural disasters if you're playing with some other people that you're trying to overcome. And a number of other little things, and I think expansions and little, stretch goals and things like that. But I don't play that many solo games. I've been playing more, but I enjoyed this. I thought it was a fun little game that kept my attention, and I played a number of times and got better and better at it, and sort of saw where the decision points were, and it worked fine with multiple players playing in their own hand. I mean, you got to want to play a solo game with another person, but I think that it did well. So if you are like a solo play in your hand aficionado, you might want to research it more, because I can't really compare it to this fleet of games I've played in the past. But if you're somebody who's like, oh, that seems like a neat concept, I'm in car rides or on the train a bunch, I wouldn't mind something different than looking at my phone the entire trip. I think it's worth checking out. And I'm sure the Kickstarter will have lots of information, maybe even a printed play, which is something you could do. I'm not sure, but it sort of seems like a game you could do a pretty quick print and play with. So, Palm Island, check it out. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.